Hello there, and welcome to the Ultra Films YouTube channel. My name is William, aka The Wildcard, and today we are going to review Episode 3 of Obi Wan Kenobi. So grab your lightsabers and let's get this going. Okay, so the episode starts off with Obi Wan meditating, trying to contact his former master, Qui Gon Jinn, but to no avail, no luck. He also starts to hear Riva saying, you did not know that Anakin Skywalker still lives over and over. So he pretty much a lot of voice of what's going on, this and that. He's trying really hard to contact his former master, which I'm hoping he finally does either in episode 5 or 6. Or, yeah, episode 5 or 6, which I'm hoping happens. Which I'm hoping we'll get to see that very soon. After that, we get a view of Darth Vader without his armor, as they show us as how he gets prepared to be armored up, as from his arms to his legs, and then we get to see everything. We get to pretty much see him being put together, and I love that part. We get to see his helmet come down on him, and right there we hear his iconic breathing, which was really awesome. After that, we get a view of his famous Vader castle in the Mustafar, and we see him chilling in his throne like a boss, talking to Reva, saying, that Obi Wan Kenobi could not get that far. He's got to be one of these planets, and Reva says that the Grand Inquisitor is also dead, unfortunately. But Vader, like a boss, says he does not care what happens to the Grand Inquisitor. But also he tells Reva, saying that I know what you want, Reva. You want to become you want the position of the Grand Inquisitor. If you capture Obi Wan Kenobi for me successfully, you will be rewarded that position. But if you fail, then you're gonna regret being living. In other words, fail me and you're dead. Which could happen, could not. Who knows what's gonna happen with that character? Maybe she turns. Maybe she finally comes to realize of her era and becomes a good person. Who knows? But let's see what happens. After that, we get a view of this new mining planet called Mapuzo, which was the coordinates that the other guy, the fake Jedi, sent Leia and Obi-Wan to that planet to help them. And before we get a good view of what's inside of that planet, we also get a view of the Inquisitive fortress slash tower, where we get to see all the Inquisitors, and we all get to see a bunch of stormtroopers all around the area. Where we see the hangar where Reva comes in and everything, which is really nice. If you notice, there's a couple like lightsabers of former Jedi's that could be either dead or alive, but yeah, this area is where they take younglings or force sensitive children in there to make them become Inquisitors, not Sith. Inquisitors, force sensitive to like help them out, search the remaining of Jedi's that are hiding. After that, they have the Inquisitor meeting with the fifth sister and the fourth sister, and both Riva and the fifth brother are kind of pretty much trying to have like a power struggle, saying this position is gonna be mine, this and that. It's typical Inquisitors. So, like they all want to be better. They all want to not really like kill each other, but they all just want to be they all want to be number one. They all want to be the top spot, but they're not going to take that spot. They're going to be a spot below Darth Vader, but they're not going to pass Darth Vader, because if they try to pass Darth Vader, then Darth Vader's just going to end up killing one of them. But yeah, there's a bit of a mini sibling rivalry there, if you could say that, between the Inquisitors. After that, we get to see Leia and Obi Wan finally land on Mapuzo. They go to the coordinates. They go. As they continue walking, Obi Wan sees a hallucination of Anakin Skywalker in his Jedi robes, which is really awesome, because we get to finally see Hayden Christensen finally in those Jedi robes, him just haunting or scaring. But yeah, it's not a ghost or anything like that. People are saying that it might have been a Force ghost, but it's not. It's a hallucination Obi Wan is seeing. As soon as they travel, they wait, and they hitch a ride. They waited, they wait, but no luck. Everyone but says, no, can't believe we trust that guy. He just set us up. So they have no choice but to hitch a ride, and they hitch a ride from Freck, which is like one of the which one like a regular local guy in there. They hitch a ride there, and they move on. They run to the stormtroopers. They ask them this and that, saying, "Where you headed? We have family here." This and that, which is all right. All right, they proceed. They drop him off, and Obi Wan and Leia have a bit of a moment, saying, Obi Wan talks about his family, which is well, we never hear much of his family because Jedi's are taken away at a young age, and they don't have like good connections with their family once they're taken away to be trained from Jedi's. Obi Wan talks about Sam, his mother, his father, and a brother, which is really interesting because maybe there might be more Kenobis out there. The Kenobi family bloodline should be somewhere around there. Hopefully, we get to see them in a future series, or who knows what's gonna happen there. After that, they go there, and Freck takes them to a checkpoint, and Obi Wan's like saying, "What's going on here? No worry, it's just a minor checkpoint, this and that." And he goes and tells them saying, these guys are strays. Something's not right about them. So yeah, that happens, and they tell him to get out of the truck and this and that and everything, and they call in the probe. They said, they call in one of the probe droids that they sent out from the tower, and the tower scans them. But once they got the full scan, Obi Wan takes out one of his blaster pistol and just straight up goes full on gunslinger. Obi Wan the gunslinger. That's what I'll call him on that scene. So yeah, that happens as well. He shoots them. He knocks out poor Freck, and he shoots them a couple of times. And of course, there's one guy on top of on the outpost tower trying to have the high ground, if you could say. He's saying, but unfortunately, the high ground did not help him in that part. As someone shoots him and falls down into the and gets cut in half. I guess the high ground didn't help you that time, buddy. Moving on, they go seek shelter. Then reinforcements comes back for stormtroopers, but if you notice, we hear a female stormtrooper, which we rarely do hear that. But yeah, there are some female stormtroopers, troopers, but it's very rare. After all, these are no longer clones; these are now humans that the Empire is using. But moments before they tell him to get on the ground, this and that, we get to see one of the commanders that shoots both the stormtroopers in the back, saying, "Come on, I'll help you out." And they take him back to town. It's to be one of the rebels, yeah, she's like one of the rebels, but she's helping out four sensitive children or Jedi's that pass by, help them escape from the Empire, pretty much like in the Outer Rim and everything like that. So yeah, we do that. Moving on, they meet, and they go into her little I think what's it, like a repair shop or what is that? I don't know what's called. It looks like a bunch of junk or something like that. Anyway, they go, they stay shelter there. They tell them. One tells them that there was a former Quaylen or Quinlan. I forgot the name. If I butcher the name, please let me know in the comments, please. I'm sorry, but yeah, if you guys remember Quinlan from the Clone Wars series, then yeah, he was here before. He wrote out. You see a lot of writings of this and that. As they're ready to make their escape, Obi Wan senses a big dark side to him. Like I sense a disturbance in the Force, and that's when he knows that Vader has arrived and landed on the full planet. And this is one of my second moments, one of my second favorite moments of the episode. Vader just comes in with the Inquisitors as well, and he just pretty much slowly walks slowly as Vader feels. He does not feel Obi Wan, but he might be feeling his daughter, but he has no idea that's his daughter, obviously. But yeah, Vader does that. Vader just slowly walks around this and that, and he just pretty much shows off his powers of how powerful he is. As you can see, he picks up one of the children, one of the kids' father up in the air while forcing, and the kid yells father, and Vader just pushes him back, and just literally snaps his neck like that. Like, holy crap, bro. Like, oh my god, like that's how ruthless he is. This is how, this pretty much just showing like, how powerful he really is. He snaps the kid's neck and kills the father as well. As he continues to do that, he drags another civilian into the ground like nothing, like this and that. Pretty much just having fun with that. After that, Vader, after Obi Wan and them seeing that, they have no. Obi Wan says that take her, you and her run away, get her out of here. I'll distract them. As he does that, Vader's still searching, lurking, this and that. He runs away. He's pretty much playing like cat and mouse. It's like cat and mouse. It's like he knows, like and then we get to see Obi Wan light up his lightsaber for the first time in a while. But remember, he's very He's very weak. He has not seen combat in a long time. But yeah, moving on, we'll get after that. Cat and mouse, and he says, and they finally meet after like 10 years. They finally meet. They're saying, they have their first round one. Round one, obviously, and many more of their rematches. And the years have made you weak, old man. As they and we all know that. Everyone knows that Vader had the advantage because Obi Wan has not seen combat in a long time, and it starts off with that. They start to fight, and of course Vader has the upper hand as always, and Vader's just being his aggressive. He's just like smack. He's just like hitting him with just one arm as it's portrayed as his natural style. Obi Wan feeling weak, can't believe saying what happened to you. You are what I am. I am what you made me. Which, as Vader said, this is what you made me. You should have killed me when you had the chance, but no, you may become this powerful person. After that, they still continue to fight. Leia tells Tala, say, go help him. He needs your help. Go help him. I'll find my way. And Tala tells her, saying that there's a pilot at the end. There's a pilot waiting for you. He'll be right there. But also Reva looking around, trying to see, what's wrong, what's right, this and this, and something's not right. Something's very suspicious, and she finds the safe house of where they take all of them. And she looks around, she finds a hidden door, and she goes into the tunnel. While that's going on, as well, both Obi Wan and Vader coming are are still fighting. Sorry, are still fighting, and Vader, Vader being Vader, saying this and that, and this is everyone's favorite moment, including mine as well. Vader pretty much just uses the Force and knocks down a couple of coals or whatever. What is like? I think maybe coal or charcoal. Who knows what it was? But he brings that down to the ground, and with the hill of his layer, he sets it on fire, which was really awesome. And as he lifts up Obi Wan once again, and he's my personal favorite. He drags him into the fire, saying, this is just the beginning. Like, because Vader's not really gonna kill Obi Wan. He's pretty much just gonna torture him for a long time. Because if you think of it, you left him for dead as he was burning alive, and that can hold a lot of anger for someone. He slowly drags him into the fire, saying that, this is just the beginning. The worst has yet to come, and oh boy. We definitely get to see Vader's powers and all this, which was really, really awesome. To wrap it up, at the end of this episode, uh, we get to see, at the end of the tunnel, Leia runs into Reva, and it looks like maybe she escapes at the end, or maybe Reva gets a hold of her and takes her maybe into the tower, which that might be the next episode, but who knows? But yeah, Tala helps Obi Wan, and as you can see, Vader after the events of that, Vader drags him pretty much into the fire, feeling the burn and all that stuff, which was awesome. It's like, oh my god, but yeah, after that, Tala comes in and saves him, and the episode ends there with the episode ends with Reva either grabbing Leia once again, or Leia escaping. But yeah, overall, it was a great episode. I loved it. I loved everything. I love it. This was definitely like a Vader S episode. We get to see mostly of his powers, of how ruthless he could be since Rogue One. And overall, this series is it's been going on really well. So yeah. So please tell me what was your favorite moments of the episode and the comments below. And if I missed anything, please also let me know in the comments below as well. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe as well. It helps the channel grow. Also, please check out our other videos as well. We have Stranger Things. I also have my episode 1 and 2 review if you haven't seen that. And we also have a podcast down there as well. Please check out those other videos out. Please show some support. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. And may the force be with you always.